Hey everybody. So for today's skill, we're going to do 3 Tabatas. A Tabata is 20 seconds of work followed by 10 seconds of rest times 8 rounds. And we're doing this with 3 different movements. You're not moving back and forth between movements. You're going to finish all 8 rounds of the goblet squats before you move on to the 8 rounds of the jumping air squat, and then you move on to the 8 rounds of air squat. So it's 24 intervals total. So you'll do 20 seconds of goblet squats, 10 seconds rest, then 20 seconds of goblet squats, 10 seconds rest. We do that 8 times, 10 seconds rest, and then round 9, we do jumping air squats up to round 16. And then we start with round 17, we go to the air squats until we get to the 24th interval. Your score will be your total reps from all 3 movements, and then we'll just put that up at the end. You can get a Tabata timer or clock in the App Store, so you can get one for your phone. They're pretty easy to find. So let's look at our movements. We've got the goblet squat to start. You're holding something. Here I'm holding a kettlebell, but you can hold anything with weight to it. And just hold it close to your chest. You don't want it to get away from you. You don't want it out in front of you, below you. You want your elbows under the object the whole time. That will keep it up and close to your chest. Keep your chest vertical, shoulders up and back. And we're going to squat with it. So butt back and down. We're looking for a full squat here, so butt below the hips. Hips below the knees, so the hip crease goes below the top of the kneecap, and that's our full depth squat, and then we stand all the way back up with the knees and hips extended at the top. The next movement is the jumping air squat. So we're doing the same squat stance, shoulder width apart, feet pointed out a bit, butt back and down, hip crease below the top of the kneecap, and then we're going to come all the way up to full extension of the knees and hips and leave the floor. Your feet do need to leave the floor. You don't need to jump very high, but you need to get your knees and hips extended and your feet off the floor. That's a jumping air squat. And then we go to our air squat. Same position. We're going to put the butt back and down, hip crease below the top of the kneecap, and then stand all the way back up, hips and knees extended for your full rep. So we're going to do that for 3 Tabatas. Keep your score going, keep your rep count going for your score, I should say. And at the end, you should have one total number. When you're logging this on Beyond the Whiteboard, it'll ask you for every single interval. You can just put the totals of the 3, which will be the easiest to do, or you can put them all in, whatever you'd like to do. The workout today, in the green, blue, and black, we have 3 different variations of the push-up. So we're going to do, in the green, 5 rounds. In the blue and black, it's 7 rounds. But it's a complex. It doesn't have to be unbroken, but that should be a goal. Try to get it in unbroken. So let's look at the green. We're going to do 5 upper half box push-ups, 5 lower half box push-ups, and 5 box push-ups. In the blue, 7 upper half knee push-ups, lower half knee push-ups, knee push-ups, and in the black, there'll be push-ups, upper half push-ups, lower half push-ups, and then push-ups. So let's take a look at these movements. First, the box push-up. So this is because you cannot do this kind of volume with the knee push-ups. We're going to go to a box. And what we're doing on the box here, and it doesn't have to be a box, it can be a chair, bench, whatever you have, but we're going to go on the upper half halfway. So you're starting at the top, fully extended, you go halfway, and that's up to you what halfway is, but you should have a pretty good idea of where you are halfway. And then you're going to press all the way to full elbow extension. Then after you do your 5 of those, you're going to go to the bottom half. So starting at halfway, you're going to drop so that your chest touches the chair or box, and then you're going to fully, or not fully, but come back up to the halfway position. So chest to the box, half position. Then you're going to go for the full rep, which is chest to the box, and then full elbow extension. Chest to the box, full elbow extension. So it's going to be 5, 5, 5. 15 reps make 1 round. And then we're going to take a 90-second rest. So each round is going to have its own time. At the end, you should have 5 different scores here, and 90 seconds rest between them. So watch your clocks and figure out when your rest is, when your rest starts and stops, and you should have 5 scores at the end. If we are doing the blue, we're doing 7 rounds, and it's 7 reps of each. So we're starting on the knees, and we're going to go half reps now. So halfway down, and then lock out the elbows, halfway down, lock out the elbows, and we're going to do that 7 times. And then we're going to get into the lower half. So starting in the middle, we go chest to the floor, then back to the middle, chest to the floor, back to the middle, chest to the floor. We do that 7 times, and then we go for the full rep. So knees on the floor, but we're still looking for chest to the floor and fully locked out elbows at the top. And we're going to do that 7 times. That's our complex. If we're looking at the black here, we're going to do 7 upper half push-ups, 7 lower half, and 7 push-ups. So same principle as the knees, except now we're obviously doing the full push-up. So we are feet on the floor and knees are not on the floor. We're going to do our half reps from the top to the half. Then we're going to go 7 from the middle to the bottom, chest to the floor, middle but to the bottom, chest to the floor. And then our full reps, chest to the floor, elbows fully extended. And we're going to do that 7 times. So once again, we're doing each round for time, and there'll be a 90-second rest between your rounds. Log your scores on Beyond the Whiteboard. If you have any questions, let me know. I'll see you tomorrow